Welcome to CTV Sports and the second game of the World Polo League 2024 Founders Cup, where we have Park Place going up against Travieso.
And coming from field number 3 here, you can get a very good look at that. Field number 3, Grand Champions Polo Club. Sunny conditions out there and a nice 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and we have some amazing players ready to take the field. Let's take a look. All right, and some new teams here coming in together. Well, I'd like to welcome Park Place, of course, to the Grand Champions Polo Club and the World Polo League 2024, especially starting their first game here in the Founders Cup, Yan. And a very strong team coming in. And also the different Travieso Polo team, as we have Tony Calle, his father, Teo played in the first in the All-Star Challenge. And also switch over with Martin Jauregui, Pipe Versalino, and Juan Martin Nero. I like the combination. And on the other side with Andre Bardin and Toli Ulloa with the two Ulloa brothers, Lario Ulloa and Cody Ellis.
Yep, and Park Place, of course, getting 1 goal on handicap, coming in off 25 goals. Travieso, as before, coming in off 26 goals. And as we were saying, coming in on field number 3 here at Grand Champions Polo Club.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go to line up and put Cody at the back. And Andre, of course, will play the number 1. He pulls the team. We have two Ulloa brothers in the middle, Toli and Hilario.
Yeah, Hilario at number 3, and Toli Ulloa in at number 2. And as we were saying, very glad, happy to see Andre Borodin, a familiar name also from back in England, here making his debut appearance alongside his team Park Place at the Grand Champions.
And as I said, of course, U.S. Open champions, as they've held the cup up high. Very strong organization. Very well mounted. And great to see them in the World Polo League. And, of course, as I said, Travieso Polo, one of the most winning teams at the Grand Champions Polo Club at all levels. And here we go, first ball in play, and it's going to be controlled by Lario Joa. Joa's going to send everybody forward, and you'll see a full 4-player rotation here. As Andre will rotate to the back sometimes. You'll see Cody come riding in, and look at this, open style, and we're going to get Tony Calle going forward. They come together here and move the ball across the field. And a nice play there by Cody Wild to come back over. And another nice play by Tony Calle, as he's just going to get a piece. That one's going to skip out of bounds. We're going to get our first change of possession. So our first cop on the pitch. As that ball just about 20 yards from the center, they'll drop that ball. And it looks like it's going to be Ellis to do the honors here for Park Place.
Indeed it is. So Cody Ellis, just to remind you, with the number 4 on his shirt, taking that change of possession play. And, well, we have another whistle on this one, Dale. What happened there?
Now we got him coming down the field here. And it's all going to be a timing play here. Cody hitting the ball from the right to left. And then they drop down, and 2 players come together right there. So we'll see what our umpires decide on this one. As you had 2 players coming to the ball. And did the Travieso player get himself established on the right-of-way early enough as Hilario was coming? And it looks like they're going to say yes, he was. And it looked like he got over there quick enough. And remember, established himself. And that's how you need to do it. You need to go to the line, establish yourself, then go up the line.
Yeah.
So a very smart play here. As I believe that was Pipe, right? The number 3.
Yes, it was.
So Versalino there. And now you're going to get a whistle on the play. So that's a timing play, but I think I like the call the way they called that. Even though Larry was coming up very fast, the Travieso player did establish himself on the line. Now the penalty 5A by Nero. It looks like they're going for a little back shot here. And then you get a whistle on the play, and Pipe thinking he was going the ball was going a little bit more across the field there. And they're going to get the whistle, though. Remember, we are using the challenge system here in our Founders Cup. Each team will receive 1 challenge per half. So that's 2 challenges in the game. You got to need to use them or lose them. And they can challenge any call, any ball placement. Also, they're going to get an open goal penalty out of this right-of-way violation. Looks like it's going to be Hilario to do the honors here for Park Place on the open goal. Penalty 2, and he gets the high flag there, and Ulloa will get their first goal today.
So Park Place picking up their first penalty and their first goal. And Lario Ulloa, of course, one of our 5 10-goalers. I'd like to welcome the entire team here at Grand Champions Polo Club. So it's going to be an interesting one, Dale. 25 goals versus 26 goals. Any early door predictions from your side?
No. it's just going to be tough. You're going to see these games, 23 goals is, 23 goals now is Park. Yeah, that's they're going to get their 4. That's how they get their 3 goals on handicap, and they get a goal. They changed their team, remember? They had.
That's right, yes.
We had Pinello and Britos playing. That would be they'd be 25 then. So 23 now with Tolly and Cody. So I'll make it 4-0, and they're going to capitalize on that. Now coming across the field here, picked up and taken out by Cody Ellis. He takes it into the boards. Tolly pushes the man off of right there, though, as that ball came off the boards, popped straight back. So you're going to get a turning call on the boards, and it'll go in favor of Travieso Polo, and it's going to be Wanmar.
Quickly taken along the side, and that combination, we saw that as well from Travieso when they played in the All-Star Challenge. Pipe Vecellino and Juan Martinera, and of course Martin Jauregui, the 3 of them working very, very well together. But back to Hilario Ulloa, taking the ball around the outside, leaving all that traffic behind.
And there's another similar play we saw earlier. Now we'll see which player actually establishes himself early enough. It's going to be Hilario. He's going to work the ball to the right. Andre's going to pull out, so you take it with you. Hilario pushes it under, and then they come together there.
Right there.
So we'll see what they decide here, though. Was the ball established for the white player, or was it established for the blue player? It looks like it's going to go in favor of the white player, and it did look like Hilario hit that ball under his neck and right by the boot of Tony Calle. So Tony had the back shot, and it's going to be called for riding in behind. So the same play happened on the other side, just at different speeds. And so the penalty 5A in favor of Travieso Polo, but turned around here quickly and controlled by Hilario.
And he hammers that one out to the right-hand side. A very nice play, finding Cody Ellis. Also, they accustomed to and working that rotation exceptionally well. Once again, that diamond formation, ball goes across the field, slams on the brakes. The 10-goaler Hilario, a little bit of traffic. Cody coming in to try and clear that way for him. Challenge coming in from Tony Calle onto Hilario Ulloa. He's getting closer and closer. Just 3 more defending players, and we have a little slip there, but everything's okay.
But getting inside the red zone there, and a pack of players come together as Hilario was taking it in, and then looked like Cody came together, and it's kind of an interesting play. Just 2 players just riding next to each other. And so they'll make sure everybody's all right there. Tony Calle going out, good shot here of Andre. He looks like he's going to switch off to another pony. Now they are going to use the courtesy change here. Remember, we are using the courtesy change. Remember the 2-point conversion. Great shot here, Andre Bourdain. Love his helmet. It's gold with the royal blue. Beautiful colors. The Park Place team. They're going to be using the 2-point conversion, Anything scored from beyond center field. All penalty 5Bs must be teed up behind the line, not on the line, to count. And we've already had one by Santiago. Tocolino.
Cracking goal that
Cracking goal. Made a 2-pointer this year already. And he was actually 3 yards behind the line on an angle.
Yeah,
and he hit it low and hard. Bounced twice, I think, and then threw the goal, good 5 yards. So just kind of talk this one out, see what they decide. Kind of bad luck there for the Park Place team. It looked like they were going in for a goal there, and then we had 2 horses come together, so to see what they decide on the field. Remember, the triggers are also in place, not just the challenges, but the umpires can use the triggers. They can come to our third man /IRO here in the CTV Sports Studios. And if needed, to check to see if a goal was scored, check to see if the ball goes out of bounds on the end line or sideline, check to see anytime 2 horses come together on a ride-off or any type play, and two two-legged athletes come together on a hook or any kind of hard play. They can use cameras to check those and check see any unsportsmanlike conduct. And of course, the umpire trigger is in place when the umpires do disagree with each other. They can use the third man / IRO. Here comes Hilario Joa with the penalty 4, just off to the side.
And that would have been goal number 2 for the 10-goaler. So, still waiting for Travieso, who at the moment are down by 4 goals due to that slight change, as you were mentioning, Dale, there by Park Place. Team now of a total of 23 goals against 26 goals, hence the 3 goals advantage for Park Place. And that goal from Hilario Joa already in that opening, or in this, the first Chukker, has put them up in a very comfortable position. But now let's see how Travieso, who it is still very early doors, just over half a Chukker played, and a nice little hook there by Toli Ujoa, and that will tee up once again the 10-goaler Hilario with a clear passage to goal, puts it through and makes it look so easy.
Yep, the give and go by the brothers Ujoa, and working well here, Toli. Nice hook in there by Toli. He slows up, brings it back to the inside. He already knows his brother's going, and he was on a quick release there. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of that today. They know each other very well. And you can see how he is already about, he had 5 or 6 lengths on everybody before Toli even hit that ball. And they'll wait for the final player to get back. For you new viewers, of course, we do switch directions after every goal. And this field does run north and south. And earlier today, the wind was blowing from the northwest. So running towards the north goal might be a little more difficult than the south goal. Picked up here, though, by Juanmar.
And that's a very, very nice pass over to the man from Chile, Pipe Vecellino. Very, very tight angle. And that ball, it's still in play, but only just. Shaving the back line there. On the move, Park Place with you-know-who. Number 3 on his back, 10 goals to his name, Hilario Joa. Hammers that one, and he had Andre Borodin in his sights, and that's a perfect pass for the man with the yellow helmet. Oh, good first touch. Now then, would he go for the little under the neck shot? He will. Just didn't get the angle and puts that over the back line.
Yeah, but good finish here. And also, they got him in a good spot. Great pass from Hilario. And they know each other very well, so they know their spacing. And Andre in a nice spot, gets the first hit, keeps it out in front of Martin. And finally makes a hook, but he finishes the play, so it gives him a chance to line up here on defense, and it's going to be Nero to go straight down the center.
Unfortunately, no white shirts are there. Once again, Park Place with the number 3, Hilario Ujoa, cutting across, leaving behind Pipe Vecellino in front of goal. Ujoa twice, 3 times. That's how you get it done, Dale. A hat-trick for the 10-goaler.
Yeah, great teamwork here by the Park Place team. Just doing a fabulous job. Watch how they pick the man up everywhere. And look at there, you got Cody in behind. And then his brother Toli right here picks up Juanmar, and that just opens the gates for the 3-goal, the 10-goaler just to run right through.
Great teamwork there, great set play. Now then, are they going to have enough time to get back to the halfway line for another throw? I don't think they will. So that'll bring us to the end of that first Chukker of the second match of the Founders Cup 2024. Make sure you tune in and stay with us for Chukker 2 through to 6 when we return right here on CTV Sports.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Erik Frank. A warm welcome.
And we're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3 for our second game of the 2024 Founders Cup with Park Place and Travieso. Jan, you want to go through the player teams one more time for some of our viewers?
I'd be delighted
I'd like to thank everybody who's at the field, too.
Yes.
For coming out and to the Grand Champions Polo Club.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing a big crowd as we expect this afternoon. But let's just quickly run you through those two teams in the blue shirts, coming in off 23 goals, led by the number 1 Andre Borodin of 0 goals at number 2. The first of our two Ulloa brothers, we have Toli Ulloa, the 8 goaler at number 3. Hilario, the 10 goaler, who's already had scored a hat trick in that first Chukker, and at back the very strong 5 goaler by the name of Cody Ellis. Travieso today in Fateo is Tony Calle, 3 goals to his name. Martin Jauregui, the 6 goaler at number 2, and then the man from Chile, Pipe Vecellino, coming in off 7 goals, playing the number 3 position. And of course, our second 10 goaler in this pairing, Juan Martinero, playing the number 4 slot here for Travieso.
We get a whistle on the play here, and that's going to go in favor of Travieso Polo. As it looks like you're coming around on the hook there. As Toli was still moving. And that ball was just on the about 20 yards, about 80 yards, well, 120 from goal. So you're going to move this ball down to the penalty 3, 40-yard shot. As you'll see that a lot in the World Polo League, as the ball is being moved up or moved closer to the goal based on the penalties. Very consistent this season, our international team of umpires, and it's going to be Pipe Vecellino, and he's been solid from the penalty line.
He certainly has. And that was a very much needed goal here, right at the top of Chukker number 2, to get Travieso right back into the game. Remember, they are currently down by 5 goals. Those 3 goals on our handicap given to Park Place. They left the field 6 goals to 0 at the end of the first Chukker. So 6 goals to 1 now after that first goal for Travieso, courtesy of Pipe Vecellino. Ball's back in play and on the move, Cody Ellis. And it looks like he might try to run this one himself. He's got Ulloa, Toli just behind to try and send that ball back up to Cody Ellis. A little bit too steep, an angle that he couldn't get to, so Travieso dodging a bullet and gained possession of the ball.
Yeah, good, strong play here, winning the bowl in. Cody wearing the 4, but it seems to be rotating around to the front. Steals that ball, gets it going down the field. Totally falls right into the rumble seat. Shot on goal just off to the side. Knocking coming, Wanmar.
Nero up against Ulloa, the 8 goaler. He's on the ball now, gets the ball off, Park Place. And you can see this looks like another simple play here. He's just going to let that one go through. He might have just got a touch, but I'm pretty sure that ball would have gone through on its own.
Well, it looked like that ball was going off to the side, possibly. Yeah, and keep an eye on this ball. Toli's going to have number 2 here. And does that ball go in? Maybe you're right. Yeah, it might have gone by itself. Yeah, you're right. That ball would have went by itself. But Ulloa comes over, but he's going to get whistled for the foul. Coming over, I think, I believe so, from right to left. So it might have been better to just maybe just let it go. I don't think if you saw the player coming down behind, but it looks like they left that ball in the field. So no goal on the play, and penalty 5A. So like you're saying, you're calling, and the post was a problem. Poor Lario, you know what I mean? If he goes one way, I guess he would have to win the ride-off or take the post out.
Yeah.
It's a very tough play for Lario. I mean, I can understand why he went for that play, you know, to go into the neck with it. But in the process, he kind of crosses over in front of player and within the 2 strides. So good call by the Mount officials. 6-1 still, and he'll be picked up, taken down by Nero.
So Juanma getting his team, Travieso, a lot further and a lot deeper into Park Place's half, and this looks like a nice pickup. Well, he might just have to finish what he started. He did get that little touch. Tony Kaya was there to really finish the deal, as Juanma tried to just, as I say, finish that attacking play.
Here's a good example. We're just talking about Lario. He had to dodge the post, now his mare's going to knock it over, but it gives you an idea of how these posts are set up with a breakaway stick underneath them. Watch when Ilario's horse spins around, hits the back end of it. See how it just breaks, and those are meant to be like that. And then they're gonna blow a whistle there. So that's for safety, and you can actually see the diameter of those posts, because remember, the ball must go between the posts to be a goal. Cannot go over the top of a post. It must be in between. You can see about that 6 to 8 inches in diameter. And the breakaway post, you'll see how they'll take that stick out. They'll put in a new one, another breakaway, and again for safety of the 4-legged athletes and the 2-legged athletes. Now, we'll see what they decide on this. Okay, so we did have a foul against the blue, and they're going to use their challenge here, and they're going to lose the challenge. So the ball was actually coming straight up and down the field. Coming across toward the post. You can see that Lario turned, but the line never changed.
Correct.
And then I think it was Cody Ortoli hit it towards Lario. In the process, there was a Travieso Polo player coming down the old line. So it might have been better if Ilario did get a piece of it and maybe changed it a little bit, just to change that line so that his player had an opportunity. Instead, he's going to get caught on the right-of-way violation there, right in front of goal. No penalty one on the play. They had possession. They were trying to clear the ball out, so it's not like they're trying to save the foul to save a goal. And so I like the penalty 2 here. Penalty 1 more to when a foul that's in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal. And in this play, they had possession. So good ball placement. And now Travieso Polo will still have a challenge, and Park Place will lose their challenge for the first half.
Well, this game is certainly not like the one we had earlier today in the first of our 2 Founders Cup matches. Very, very little for the umpires to do when it came to blowing on any whistles or any fouls. And it's already been a substantial amount here in this, second Chukker now of the Founders Cup 2024 between Park Place and Travieso.
We get a shot of Cody's unchanged. They're going to get another right-of-way violation. This one here, shading. And you can see that the Park Place player was coming down the right-of-way there. One of the Travieso Polo players came from left to right again. And he said 80% of the time that's the foul you're going to see called on the polo field. Good shot of Ilario. And what a guy, man. Good friends with Ilario. I had the opportunity to be there when he's won the U.S. Open. And an amazing polo player. Got to watch him raise from 7 to 10 goals. I was actually umpiring at that time, so I umpired him a lot. Great captain, and done a sensational job for the Park Place organization. Looks like Juanmar coming out now, Juan Martin, and coming off his 2023 Argentine Open final, where they got edged out by La Natividad, but did a great job, the La Dauphine Al Saudi team. Great having Juanmar back here at the World Polo League. Also plays at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And also plays in the snow polo, too.
Yep.
And actually, Adolfo had played his first snow polo tournament this year at the St. Regis World Snow Polo Championships in Aspen, Colorado.
And
he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
When they do their preliminary rounds, they do it on the indoor arena, and they have the same setup there. Anything scored from half court, half field is worth 2 points. And Adolfo scored 3.
Well, says it all. says it all.
Yeah, and he actually was. It was in the arena. They prepare. They seat the teams in the arena, and then they go to snow. We're gonna get an open goal penalty out of this. So open penalty 2. It's gonna be Ulloa, 30-yarder. No problem.
No problem at all. Totally, Ulloa.
No, that was Hilario.
Hilario Ulloa, beg your pardon. Hilario picking up his 4th goal of the match, making it now 7 goals to 2.
They look like brothers, don't they?
They do.
They ride very similar. I think they have the same color helmets on, too, the black with the green, if I'm correct. I'm take a little closer look there at Toley's helmet. Picked up here, turned around by Cody.
Needs a bit of space to work. Gets that given to him. Fumbles the ball on the halfway line straight away. The man from Chile, Pipe Vecellino, leaves that now for Jauregui. And he will send that a little bit out to the left, but not too far. Picked up on the doorstep. And again, quickly snapping that pass this time out to the left-hand side. Hilario. Across the field. Oh, what a great pickup by the number 4.
Yeah, you get a whistle here, though. I know Larry don't like it, but it's pretty close here. If you watch Juan Martín Nero, watch him right there.
Yep.
One stride.
Yep.
If a stride and a half. Love the open style there. Understand, but that one they've been very consistent on the distance calls. It looks like they'll drop this ball at penalty 5A in favor of Travieso Polo. And in range here for Pipe from about 80 yards. Let's see where the 60 is. Yeah, maybe a little bit further. There's your center line. So good 100 maybe. Pipe will probably go for this one. There you go.
High in the sky. Looks pretty straight, Dale. Looks amazingly straight. And you called it. Well done, Dale.
Yeah, no, he's fun to watch hit penalty shots. If you want to take a lesson from a guy who hits the ball pretty as consistent as you can get, Pipe Vecellino, he's been like that last year. He was one of our top 3 penalty shooters, and now just showing you how to get it done from 100 yards plus, right around that 80 to 100 yards. He's deadly.
So the man from Chile also picking up his hat trick. Remember, a penalty 3, a penalty 2, and now a 5A. So all 3 shots on goal have been penalty shots. Not quite the same. Hilario, he had a penalty 2, but scored 3 times from out on the field. On the move now, Juan Martín Nero. Nero, can he get around that last player in blue, Toli Ulloa? We've done a very good job to take that ball off and not allow Juanma to get another piece of it now. Then on the breakaway, Cody Ellis over on the right-hand side of your screen. Needs to be careful, and there's that hook, a good hook by Tony Calle. Sent back by the number 3 in white, Pipe Vecellino. And look at that, very quickly out of nowhere, Tony Calle. Under the next shot, and too much of an angle there, too far out.
Good play though, nice ride off there. All right, he's going to open a hole there in a perfectly timed bump at full speed. Tony jumping on the ball and getting the breakaway there. A little bit off on the approach shot, but had an opportunity on the next shot. Finishes the play though, and they'll line back up here. Going to be Cody to take this knock in. Ellis to the left side looking for Hilario.
And he's found him. But so has Vecellino. And of course, not only is he a very strong hitter, but he's an all-rounder. Feels very comfortable wearing that number 3 position. You know, he's up at the front there, feeding the balls to his attacking players. Will also run it himself, but also very much a defended-orientated player, knowing exactly when he needs to go back and then the helping hand within the defense lineup.
All right, so they're coming inside the 60 here on the approach. 35 seconds on the clock, so they're going to go ahead and shoot this. Now, they're going to call it riding in from behind. And remember, the Park Place team, they used their challenge earlier. And
I'm surprised, I've got to tell you. I'm surprised that they did that. I thought.
And it looks like Well, that ball was inside the 60 anyway, so I'm sure you're going to see an open goal. And it looked like they're going to go ahead and have a... Yes, you are going to have a technical foul here. So verbal appeal. They'll move it up, drop the ball one spot further against the blue. And it'll be Pipe now on the open goal penalty. 49 seconds left on the open goal penalty. 2 would have been a 3, moved to a 2. No problem for people.
No problem, and that's his 4th goal, Dale, in this second Chukker.
And that should run timeout. I don't think they'll have time to get another ball in here. The ball should still be in the umpire's hand by the time they get to center. We will see, but the clock goes tick, 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 and you're going to run out of time right now. So that'll end our second Chukker play. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back for our third Chukker, Park Place against Travieso Polo. We'll be right back.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Travieso before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to our third Chukker play. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan Eric Franco. What a great picture there from our drone pilot, Austin, who has been providing us, and you, of course, watching on CTV Sports, these great images down there. Of course, a young lady we all know, Stephanie, on the center cam. And then, of course, the 2 end zone cameras bringing you the best angles possible only here on CTV Sports.
Yeah, great group. They work so well together. Also, do a phenomenal job bringing all the different footage. And, of course, all of our end zone. Don't forget about our end zone crew. And
never
bringing you the close-ups, which we love on CTV Sports, get you really up close, personal with all the players and those beautiful four-legged athletes. I love those shots. Oh, a little trouble there when they get him trying to look like Cody was taken out. Now he's got to deal with Wanmar here. Nero's going to spin around looking for an outlet pass, and does he get it there? It looked like Toli was chasing that ball down. So with the see if they catch him here. It looks like he might get there in time. Ball's around. Remember, player foul ball did. Yeah, that looks like Toli was chasing that ball down when Pipe was slowing down to try to grab that ball. So you're going to get it called on a reaching foul back, reaching behind the line, back towards the ball. And that'll be penalty 5A in favor of Park Place. Early here in the third Chukker.
And Dale, talking of cameras, of course, important to mention we've got 6 cameras roaming cameras, and of course all 4K.
Yeah, I remember 4K all day, all the way, and it has been fabulous, the 4K. And of course, remember to pick up all the apps that you, all the platforms, especially you can watch on YouTube as they turn the corner. And, of course, our apps, our Grand Champion Polo Club app and our CTVsport.tv. This ball gets picked up here again. A couple fouls within a minute here. Gets turned around by Tony. Good ball control, Kaye. And then he sneaks away right there. And then does totally get across far enough. And I think they caught us on the cross hook there. Remember, you can be directly behind on that play. But if any bit of your horse is on the opposite side,
Yeah.
And that's where positioning for the umpires comes into play. And actually 80%, I believe, of the umpire training, 60 to 80% is positioning. So because if you're not in a good spot,
you can't see it.
You can't see it. So that's why the horses they ride are amazing. They're going to get an open goal penalty 2 out of this, and it'll be Pipe again. Right down the center.
No mistake. Well, he is a goal-scoring machine.
How important those penalties are, huh?
Yep. His third penalty 2 of the match, but his 5th goal in total. And as you can see in your scoreline there, that will bring Travieso within 2 of the Park Place in blue playing team, of course, who were given 3 on handicap, and also only 1 player on that team, Dale, Hilario Ulloa, currently with a total of 4 goals to his name.
Chipping away at the handicap now here in the first half. And look at this. They're going to get a breakaway again. It's going to be Tony Kaye. Nice approach shot here. Checks his shoulder one time. That ball might go on its own, and that's why we call him Tony Yippee Kaye.
How do you call him?
Tony Yippee Kaye.
Oh, I didn't get that.
You didn't know that one, did you?
I didn't know that
yeah,
one.
I snuck that one on you. We haven't seen Tony play in a while. And it's good to see him back in Santa. His father, Teo, played in the All-Star. Polo playing family, of course. All the brothers play. And shout out to Wendy. Mom was always at all the games. They love the game of polo.
Well, Dale, after what looked like to be a bit of a slow start for Travieso, Tony Yippee definitely now also on the score sheet. They've drawn nearly level. It is just 1 goal in it. And we only saw that 1 goal from Park Place in Chukker number 2, 4 from Travieso. And at the moment, in Chukker number 3, it is 2-0 in favor of Travieso.
Yeah, no, they're working well together here. For it's a new team, so it might take them a Chukker to get the flow going. As you said, with Tony, Martin, Pipe, and Juan, they were on different teams, and so a couple Chukkers just to get the rhythm. But doing very well. And the same thing with Park Place. They changed their team up a little bit, so they'll get stronger every Chukker. And we get another penalty right there on the right-of-way violation. Just a crossing foul. The ball was coming across the field. Penalty 5A, again, and it'll be Cody. And he's going to leave this ball for Hilario.
Ulloa, now, what's he got up his sleeve? Ulloa, still in control. Oh, nicely ducked there, put his head down. Very well played. He read that well. Brother Toli Ulloa probably knows of the power and the strength of his brother's shots. Oh, a little steal here. And was there a whistle on that play? Because, again, very, very, very tight angles here.
Yeah, it looked like a good non-call, though. I mean, I know he got Walmers on the line there, but it looked like Cody jumped out pretty fast to keep the danger out of it. And a speed play there. It deflected off of Wanmar across the field, and then, they ran away from it. Now you get another whistle, though, on it. It's turned around here by Cody. And that ball just goes over the top of Wanmar. And there, now, which direction will they go with here? If they go with, as you have one of the Travieso Polo players meeting that ball, 2 players coming from different directions, 1 player coming headed towards the north, actually the goal they're defending, and 1 player headed towards the goal they're shooting at. So they'll talk about this, see what they decide to do. and was whether one player was on the right of way or not. So
difficult call again.
yeah, third Chukker. Remember, the Travieso team still has a challenge, so they might use theirs at this point. The Park Place team, they lost theirs in the second Chukker, so they might be taking a look at this one. And wouldn't be a bad time to, use their. That's the one there that.
Yep, that was pretty.
Yeah, it looked. The one with. That was back though. That they called. Actually went with the Travieso player meeting that ball in between two players coming. So now did he foul the player, which direction? And they're going to say that he fouled the number 4 in blue. And right here, you watch him come 1, 2. And so they're going to say foul on the play on the right-of-way violation. And they'll take that one down for an open goal penalty 2. And it looks like Travieso Polo is going to use the courtesy change. And it'll be Ilario on the penalty 3. So Larry will pick up another penalty, 100% from the penalty line here, 2 penalty 2s and a penalty 3. Mm-hmm. And we'll check with our field side correspondents to make sure if they use their challenger or not. You might have had a umpire trigger also. Remember, if the umpire
they can trigger, of course.
So we did have an umpire trigger. We had one umpire thought it was a foul. One umpire didn't think it was a foul. So based on the timing, and so they can send that to our third man / IRO, which we implemented that a year ago, and that becomes a very big call because on timing play, you might have one umpire that thinks that the player had time to steal the ball, or vice versa. And so if you can take it in there and slow it down to count the strides and slow-mo.
Sure.
Remember that the IRO has the ability to go full speed, half speed, slow-mo, frame by frame.
Sure.
So having the ability to do that from a naked eye is a completely different look. So that is implemented and been a great procedure that we've put in place for the World Polo League. All right. So they get the open goal penalty, 8-6.
And ball's back in play, and the Blues have it as Nero tries to send that ball back, and he does. That's a great little pass, and the recipient will be Tony Kaye. Kaye needs to just get past Borodin. Kaye, yeah, he had a man on, another than Hilario Ulloa. But he still has possession, has to give way now. So here we go then, 3 and 4. Cody Ellis and Hilario Ulloa. Just leaves that one behind. Nicely done. In comes brother Tolly Ulloa. Little challenge there from Martin Jauregui. Park Place victorious. Out to the left-hand side.
Great sword fights, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot more physical this game than the first one that we saw earlier this morning of the Founders Cup 2024. 2:40 on the clock, and
wow, that ball's got eyes.
And it's just going to go wide. Unlucky, very unlucky there for Tony Kaye.
Tony playing very well, jumping up to the 26-goal level. We saw Tony yesterday. He was here in the studios with the Travieso team, and so it was good seeing the Travieso Polo team all together off the field. Good shot there of Cody Ellis. He's done a great job working his way up to 5 goals, from 3 to 5 goals, playing in the high goal.
Yeah.
And a very strong player.
And again, not much in it there. He nearly scored.
Yeah, no, he's a very solid player. Put him in the back of the game, in the front of the game, anywhere.
Yeah.
He can get it done. Now, we got a little bit of a switch here, and you're going to have Cody bring it in, and then Ilario was going to fall into the rumble seat. Here's Ulloa.
Pulls it out, or drags it out to the left-hand side. And that's a nice little pass. Borodin might be getting on that first. Well, he was definitely on that line. He read it well. But Travieso able to turn things around. Now then, Ulloa has to go back as the defender. Ellis also with the number 4. And that's a nice little break now for Hilario Ulloa. Ulloa in front and on his own. You could see on his left-hand side, well, he's got coming in now. Not only did he have Andrei Borodin, but he also had Tolly Ulloa, his brother, coming in there to lend a helping hand. Travieso on the breakaway, on the move towards goal. A little cut shot, has a slight deflection. Martin Jauregui checks up, tees up, pulls out the putter, and puts that one through.
That's a drive for show, putt for dough.
Yeah.
And that's a great run there by Martin. Martin's been working very hard this first half. As we said, like Tamacho Pieta is doing a lot of the dirty work, a lot of bumping, a lot of hooking, opening holes for Tony and for Juanmar and for Pipe. And now he gets a run in the Bay, Dark Bay Pony, keeps him out in front. And just great ball control here. I love watching Martin Jauregui play. He also plays at the Aspen Valley Polo Club this summer. A lot of fun to watch. Big hitter also, not just the ball. Great ball control as you saw right there, but also a very big hitter. Out the back door, he's going to go again.
Picked up, but not able to take it all the way now. Then Cody Ellis, what's he got up his sleeve? Oh, a nice reach here, but just not able to pick up the second piece. And now Borodin, nice first touch here. Oh, a good second shot too from Andrei Borodin. Will he go for the distance shot? Yes, he is, and why not indeed? Watch this ball!
Oh, what a nice attempt there, Andre. Nice run. Also, the first ball was not an easy pickup under the neck, and then to straighten it out and get a shot on goal, but well done, and that added more to their arsenal.
And so close, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to end our first half, so we'll go ahead and let everyone send both teams off to their tents, get organized for the second half, and stay with us. We'll be back for our second half of the 2024 Founders Cup, Park Place against Travieso Polo.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals. from Argentina.
My name is Martin Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pérez from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Bolini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now, but it could be 8. And I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family go around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, like it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It looks amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they're doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July. It's an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Eric Frank. A very warm welcome and a good afternoon to you.
And we're coming to you live from the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 3 for our second game of the 2024 Founders Cup, Park Place, playing Travieso Polo.
Indeed, we've just had the first half, and
you want to go through the players one more time? I
Yep.
have a few viewers maybe showing up at halftime.
I'd like to do that. Thank you. Park Place in blue with Andre Borodin. Nearly picking up his first goal there in that last chukker of the first half. At number 2, the first of the two Ulloas, we have Tolly Ulloa, the 8-goaler at number 2. Hilario, the 10-goaler at number 3. And Cody Ellis, the very strong playing 5-goaler at number 4. Hilario Ulloa, the only man so far to have scored. He scored 3 times in the first and then once in the second and once in the third, bringing his total tally of goals up to 5. Plus the 3 on handicap, of course, makes it 8. And then Travieso. Tony Kaye at number 1, 3 goals, and that was an over goal, a goal that was overdue. He picked up a cracking goal in Chukker number 3, as did Martin Jauregui, the player number 2 on his back, 6 goals. And then, of course, Pipi Vecellino, who's been absolutely outstanding from the penalties, a penalty 3 penalty 2s and a penalty 5A. And, of course, at back, our second 10-goaler, Juan Martin Nero, on your screens as I speak, as the players come back out. So, Dale, still very much anyone's game, just 1 goal in it.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like, I said Park Place came out very strong, jumping on their 3-goal handicap, scoring 3 unanswered goals, and that's where you want to be. So well done. And then they got a little foul trouble the second Chukker, and Pipe's been super consistent, not just making 2 twos and 3 that Chukker, but up 5A from a good 100 yards out over everybody's head, perfectly hit. I mean, sensational shot. And it went back and forth. They gave up. The Travieso Polo team gave up 3 open goals also. Lario 100% from the penalty line. Good shot here of Andre. And then they kept it going. The Travieso Polo, they got Tony involved, who had a couple opportunities, and he scored 1 goal. Martin, who, as we said earlier, was doing a lot of work in the middle of the game. And then another penalty shot by Pipe. So they outscored him in the third, so that's where you get your 8-7. We got a great polo match going on.
We do indeed. And let me just remind you, as we wait for the players to fully come back out onto the field, this, as Dale was saying, is, of course, the second match of the Founders Cup 2024, but we do have a triple header for you on CTV Sports today, and a very important third and final match which will be coming onto your CTV Sports screens this afternoon at 4 o'clock. The first WPL tournament, of course, has come to an end. It was by elimination only. The All-Star Challenge Final will be coming, as I say, from Grand Champions Polo Club this afternoon, field number 2 at 4 o'clock, when Audi take on Kaya Polo. A little bit David and Goliath. Kaya Polo, a 22-goal team who scored an incredible 17 goals in both of their games. The first, of course, against Travieso, and then against La Irinita. And Audi, of course, a force to be reckoned with. But now let's go back to the action here. And just as I was going to go and run away with it, as was Hilario Ulloa, we have a whistle on the play.
So Lario, this little miss hit, trying to get back on it, he checks out of it. And then another little miss hit by both number 3, short. And then Lario said he's ready to rock and roll, try to get out. And gets whistled here on the right-of-way violation. Lario was off to the races. It's penalty 5A. We'll have a spot hit here. And now, looks like they're going to pass the stick over to Wanmar. And look like they're right around that same area, but off at the board. So they're going to go with more of a set play. Oh, they're actually on the just on the opposite side. So that would have been pretty well, not just a long shot, but an angle shot there. They go for the 2-pointer. So they're going to go for the control play. It's going to be Pipe.
Vecellino trying to untangle himself there. He's got 2 Park Place defenders, right in front of him and behind him. Oh, and a bump. Coming in there on the number 3, Hilario Ulloa. Looks like he might have injured his hand on that play. He's still in the saddle.
Yeah. He's a tough guy too, man. So make sure he's okay. It's like Martin already, he's right over. And looks like their trainers going to come out. Medics on the scene. And I got some word from our field side correspondent. They've taken out. They've given the opportunity to look at some of the trailers that the Park Place team has.
Right.
They actually have awnings. See the awnings?
Yes.
They have awnings on. Look at. See right there?
Shade.
Those are awnings to shade the horses. That's awesome, huh? Another level of how well those four-legged athletes are taken care of. And a great shot there. Oh, yeah, beautiful. First time I've seen that.
Yeah, well, that's good to see. And again, I'm pretty sure that will set a precedent here because, as we know, so many precedents have been set here as far as the development and the growth of the game is concerned here at Grand Champions Polo Club. Now then, quickly taking that penalty from the spot.
Taken down here, and then another whistle on the plate will stop the clock. And we'll see what they got here. 8-7 still. Lario's going to try to run a turn here. He sneaks by Jauregui. He's got room to work. Now he goes down the center with it. Who's going to get on the right of way here? And it looks like they come together there. And Wanmar, he falls in behind Tony. Tony with good rotation play. Seeing Tony now, who's playing the number one, but he actually following Cody Ellis through. Because Cody would have been off to the races there. And then Wanmar gets blocked a little bit, so we have penalty 5A.
Again, as you said, Dale, a game of inches here, you know. And again, very, very well spotted here by, well, we do have the best in the world, our international umpires from all corners of the globe. Quickly taken, open shut case. Juan Martin Nero after that infringement. And that means a hit from the spot for Park Place. See there on your screens, Hilario Joe just teeing up the ball now. Is he going to go for a long-distance shot, Dale?
I think he might go for this one. Hilario, he's a big hitter. And so it goes a foul against number one in the white. And it's going to be improper blocking is the call. So we don't see that happen a lot.
No.
On the field. Remember, now on any set play, be it a knock-in or penalty 5, A or B, you got to go one-on-one. They used to allow a player to defend, so the player knocking in, he has a player that's defending them. They used to allow people to go pick that player. But now the rules, the procedures, no, you have to go one-on-one. So one player is guarding. So if you get caught trying to pick or take somebody out on a set play, dead ball play, then you'll get the improper blocking call here. Now we get another whistle, and that's going to be a right-of-way violation inside the 60 now. So Hilario goes for the big shot, and sometimes it works out. Just lay it down in there and see what happens. And in this case, they're going to get an open goal penalty out of it. Hilario's been 100% on the short penalties. Here's Uyo. And once again, perfectly hit.
No mistake. Picking up goal number 6 for the 10-goaler.
Very important penalties in this game.
Yeah.
Both teams doing a great job.
Well, we've only really seen 4 goals out of regular play. We've seen 8 goals coming from penalty situations.
Yeah, there you go. Just shows you how big they can be. Those penalty shots.
Ball back in play on the halfway line. Who's going to come out on top? This, of course, is so key and important. Winning possession from the throw-in. Vecellino had it, still has it, turns it around. Nero going up there, working that rotation. And Martin Jauregui also in the thick of it there. Everybody overruns the ball. He put slammed the brakes on there. There's the open pass, a nice little backhand over to the boards, and it's picked up by Cody Ellis. We will try and open the play up a little bit more on the boards. Ulloa, Tolly Ulloa, has his pocket picked, or did he?
He's off the races there, but it looked like Tolly might have a lesser angle when they come across. Umpire in a great position here. Tolly's going to spin around. And
yeah.
the angle of Martin. And Tolly's kind of still at a little angle there. He's coming around. A good positioning once again by the mound official. They'll bring that ball over, and we'll see where their ball placement is, at least at the 60. Might get moved in a little bit based on consistency, but it looked like everybody's kind of bunched up there on the boards. So you might get it right from the 60-yard line. Looks like it'll be Lario once again.
So another penalty shot in favor of Park Place. Penalty 4.
And he's had all short ones. He's had 3 2s and a 3. So this will be his first 60-yard shot.
Possibly bring his team into double figures.
Well hit. That's a screamer.
That is indeed.
Woo! And he hit that one hard. Beautiful looking bay pony. Ilario's on here. And, of course, the Ulloa family, his father, still making and breaking horses, loves it. Yeah. And, of course, we've had the opportunity for the Ulloa family to play out the Aspen Valley Polo Club also.
Here we go then. Ball back in play. Let's look at the clock. 4 minutes. Coming up to the 4-minute mark here in Chukker number 4. And on the move again, the team in the blue shirts. A solid shot there from Cody Ellis. A little bit out to the left-hand side. Ellis still on the ball. Beg your pardon. Yeah, Cody Ellis, I beg your pardon, was on that ball. Turned around now then. Near side flick of the wrist by Toli Ulloa. Left behind for Pipe Vecellino. Gets a hook. But the support coming from Martin Jauregui. Good positioning play here from Travieso. They were so close. They were within 1 goal. But Hilario Ulloa, with his 2 penalties so far, a 2 and a 4 here in this 4th Chukker, has put his team into a comfortable position, not only double figures, but again, restoring a cushion of 3 goals. 10-7 with 3:24 left on the clock.
They come together here on a loose ball, and then it gets into the corner, and you get a whistle there. And I'm sure they went ahead and they had a courtesy change coming, and so we'll see if they go with the fair play and do the change, a good change there. And actually, they're talking about Lario's father, Polito, and amazing horseman, and he loves the process, as they say, from breeding them to being there the whole bit. And we had a lot of fun. Lario and his brother were playing out at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and so he had a lot of opportunity to be able to speak with his father, and so a big shout out to him. Family affair, you could call it.
Yep.
And he's another one, and even out 10 goals. Lario loves the breeding and the breaking and just being a whole part of the
process.
Yeah, the process, So it's a lot of very, very cool. So we looks like we got everybody back out after our a good chukker here by the Park Place team. 2 strong penalty shots by Lario. Get that 3-goal lead, see if they can keep it going here. And it's going to be a breakaway picked up by Cody. He'll override. Taken forward now in control by Pipe.
The man from Chile, Vecellino. Little open backhand, nicely done. Finds Martin Jauregui. He's got a bit of space to work with. It's important to get those passes just where you want them to go. Little under the neck shot out to the left-hand side, straight away on it. Ulloa, Nero, Juan Martin Nero, the 2 10-goalers with a little bit of a face-off there. Sends the ball out to the boards, out onto the left-hand side. And here we go then. A very strong playing Tony Calle of 3 goals. Park Place able to steal the ball back. Sends it up. Now this could be a coast-to-coast run. Here we go then. Has to check up a little bit. Hilario Ulloa. Yeah, why not indeed? Watch this ball. Watch this ball.
Ooh, a Remington. You see Hilario, he was grabbing his helmet there. We were doing the same thing, Hilario. Man, I thought that ball might kick to the left. But they'll dodge a bullet here. It'll be Nero. Walmart's going to take the knock in here. He's got, they're spreading them out here. It looks like he's going to go Pipe left.
That's a good move because Pipe likes to run that ball, and look at that powerful shot across. Now he's got to be careful. Yeah, you see how he just made way there because he would have overridden that line. Once again with the number 4, Cody Ellis, turning things around. Ellis gets a bit of a challenge there. A rider from the left coming in from Tony Kaye, and that's done enough to allow Martin Jauregui to turn things around just over the halfway line. A hammer of a shot there on the near side by Hilario. Looking again for Cody Ellis, and picked up by Jauregui. Jauregui on the move. Can he avoid the hook? Yeah, well, he did very well, but it was short-lived. Cody Ellis, tall player, of course. And that's a nice little backhand, but now was already on that line. A player by Travieso. I believe we might have had a whistle on that, Dale.
Yeah, they're going to go. I think Hilario was trying to get on front here. Ball gets back to cross. 1-2. So he's just going to hit there. Hilario jumped on it quickly, boy. He is fast. So it looks like they'll go ahead and drop. Now remember, both teams have challenges now for the second half. So they have the ability to challenge if they'd like. And I think they're going to save it. Hilario thought he was off the races. They had the opportunity there at the 2-pointer, but Nero says he's going to dribble it. They're going to go to the control play. Down by 3 here. I was wondering, Pipe hits a pretty long ball.
He does.
Yeah, I thought he might maybe go for one with Pipe. Look at this one. From a standstill, he's going to hit it a good 100 yards. Whoa, that goes off the ball. It still stays on the field, so you're going to have a 4-on-3 here.
And Park Place, very quickly, not wasting any time again, looking for Andre Borodin. Borodin, plenty of space in front for him to take that ball. Didn't get a clean shot on it. And it's always nice when you see the game actually flowing. Little cut shot, nicely done through the middle. And this could be an opportunity for Vercellino. Just slightly takes it over to the right. A little under the neck shot. A deflection ball is still in play.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for them. They lined out well. Tony jumped into the rumble seat behind. And it looked like that's going to go and end the Chukker. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. And we'll be right back. So stay with us here on CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, so good. Well, they came out of the tent very strong here, Park Place. And got that 3-point lead. And then looked right at the end there, Travieso Polo was going to get one. And just a little bad luck around the goal. So we ended the Chukker with the ball going just out of bounds. Another good shot of Andre. Look at the shine on that horse. Wow. Love the 4K. Unbelievable. So they'll go ahead and start this Chukker off with a knock-in in favor of Park Place. And they've been switching it up a bit. Cody kind of takes them sometimes, and then they have Ilario falling behind them, and Ilario takes it sometimes as Cody falling behind them, and they've been switching it up. So
They have.
Keep a different look coming like that.
Yeah, but Travieso, Dale, if you're looking at the score sheet here, no score in Chukker 1, no score in Chukker 4. It's all been very concentrated in Chukker 2 and 3. It's just not enough, is it?
Yeah, they've been kind of roller coaster around, and that Ilario's got all the goals, but at least they've been scoring every Chukker, so they have their runs. So we'll see what happens here in the fifth Chukker. A lot of polo to be played on a short pass here, and this is a different look. Ilario looking for Toli, and then Toli drops it, and dropped it at an angle though. Yeah, instead of straight back where Ilario would have had. So we'll see what they decide if they remember each team still has a challenge. So we'll see if they decide to use one. And I think they're going to go ahead and save it. Very good idea here. Yeah, just bad luck. Looked like Toli was trying to drop it to his brother, and he just too much of an angle, 45-degree angle towards the boards. And that gave a lesser angle to the Travieso Polo team. And so they're going to drop that ball from the spot. You're going to be just outside the 6 here. So in range for Pipe, as we'll be able to look at it here, probably around 70, 80 yards. Slight angle. And the wind blowing, again, a little bit from the northwest, so coming across. A little bit across from here is Virgilino. Oh, well hit. This guy. Wow.
Well,
he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He does. He
does. He really makes it look easy.
Incredible.
Yeah.
But another penalty shot.
Keeping them in the game.
Keeping them in the game.
Another 5A also, by the way. I don't think we've seen anyone make 2 5As in one game.
No.
But we got it. Don't count out Santiago Tocolino because he's been hitting the ball. I think he might have had one from center and then another one from 100 or something. Now on the bowl lane, it's going to be picked up now and then controlled by Ilario.
Ujoa will send it across the field, looking for a blue shirt. It's going to be, he nearly got a piece of it. Juan Martinero. It was a bouncing ball, not an easy ball to take. Ujoa, Tolik Ujoa, the recipient of that initial pass. Controls it nice, finds a little gap. Great stick work here from the 8-goaler. And he's found himself clear. The under the next shot, there it comes. Had a deflection. Nero was right there with him. A little bit of a kick by the pony. Now then, big brother Hilario beating Nero. Still Hilario. Can he find a little gap? He's got Cody Ellis tucking in right behind him. Danger isn't over yet. The cut shot coming from the number 2 from Tolio Joa. Now, did somebody get a piece of that on the way out?
I think it just went out of bounds. He said he hit a good cut shot, just a little bit too far. Going to be Wanmar.
Again, sending it out to the left-hand side. Yeah, that's dropped just where he wants it. Little good touch there from Tony Kaye, but just didn't do enough as Hilario Ujoa. Yeah, now stolen by Haregi, but another whistle will stop the play.
So Toli gets stuck in the middle here. Turn it back. Hilario looking to go downfield, a little bit missing. Gets to change of direction there. Toli gets a piece of it, and then kind of stuck in the middle. They all come round and round. So they'll drop the ball from the spot there. Kind of a blocking foul. And it looks like I think they're going to go for this one.
Yeah.
It might as well. I mean, the way
He's been shooting, yeah.
I mean, Pipe, the other one he hit from about 70, 80 yards, just outside the 60 on an angle, and he hit it a good 10, 15 plus yards right in the air. So now at about, I would say about, he's looking at the goal. He's going for this one. Yeah, about 100. He might be a little more 120. A little bit further, but in range for number 3. 5A. It's that one a little lower for the distance and has the distance. And good job there by Cody Ellis to take out Jauregui. Just to kind of escort that ball off the field. Very good defense there.
And that, of course, gives Park Place possession once again. Knock-in coming up from their own back line. 4:40 on the clock left to play here in the penultimate 5th. Chukker, Hilario. This time sends it out to the right-hand side. Straight away, Cody Ellis will pick it up. He's done well. Oh, cheeky little play there by Kaye. But he read it coming, and he's now going to make the most of having all that space to himself on the left side. Ellis going up there with him. No time to make any mistakes. Nice little backhander there from Pipe Vecellino. Well, this could be a nice little offensive attack for Travieso if they could just get hold and control that ball. Again, great effort there by Tony Kaye. On the move, Ulloa leaves it for Ellis. Ellis now with a bit of space to work. Hammers that one downfield, looking for Andre Borodin. Now the ball was a little bit short. Vecellino literally on the halfway line. Picks it up. And why not indeed? Now then, is that going to stay in play? One little touch. Well, that's all he really needed. Martin Jauregui, he read it well. He was in the right place. Just not able to finish.
Yeah, and a great save by Toli there. He had to lean way out. And look at Martin shooting to the far post. Well, I like the thought process there. And Toli leaned way out to open that ball up to his brother. It's going to take us to a courtesy changer. We get a whistle on the play. It looked like they're coming across the field. And it might be it could be a foul on the just away from the ball. Let's see. When they came across whoa, Pipe kind of had to steer wide there. And so we'll see what they decide is. We're going to let everybody change horses, though, on the courtesy change. You can see how when he went wide there and looked like Ellis was coming back the other way, that ball got hit to the inside. Good shot of Hilario. Horse ready to go. Again, this beautiful looking chestnut mare, Ulloa. Another very strong breeding operation. So here we go. We will see. Like you said, that ball was to the inside, and everybody was kind of actually running down the field, and it just all came together like the tide hitting the beach. And good riding, and a very, very balanced polo pony that Pipe Vecellino was on, because that horse went from left to right very quick so that they didn't make contact, even though Cody did see him and was checking up. You see Cody riding by there telling him, sorry, buddy. And a good sportsmanship there. Just a misplay, the ball got hit to the inside, and I think it was kind of a little bit more of a mishit actually to the inside. Pipe had to get back to it, but he gets back to it. They get a blocking foul out of it. It's going to be an open goal penalty too, and they're going to put Vecellino back on the line here. 30-yarder, and once again, no problem.
No problem whatsoever for
Number
the young
7.
man.
7th penalty.
Yes.
Yeah, he has 4 penalty 2s, 2
5 A's.
5 A's, which we don't say a lot.
No, and a 3.
And a 3.
Incredible.
Incredible. Yeah, he is, and that's keeping them in the game here. So here we go, though. It's a tight match, very tight match here. 2024 Founders Cup. Now, Park Place, Hilario, and Toli.
And the last man standing there in defence will be Tony Kaye. Yeah, good clearance shot. Nicely picked up by Juan Martinero, but only as far as Hilario. Now then, he's got Borodin on his left. Andre Borodin, of course, leaves that one for Cody. I beg your pardon, for Toli Ulloa. Just a little piece of that.
Our team get out of there in time.
Yeah, exactly. That's
very
what
quick pony again. God, I love the horsepower. Is just amazing on both teams. Down the center, Toli. And right there, he's trying to pull out of there. The timing play. And that'll give them an open goal. Remember, they both have challenges here, so if they need to use one, we'll see if they decide or not. And you notice that the Park Place team, they saved a few of theirs earlier where they were tight calls. They want to save them. And a game like this is when it will come into play, especially when you have such a nip and tuck, score-wise. Open goal penalty, 2. 30-yarder. Lario's 100%. He has 3 already. Number 4.
Absolutely. So, 3 in the first, and then 1 in the fourth.
Yeah, it's 6 altogether.
Yeah.
He has a 3 and a 4. So very good shooting by both teams. Both teams are 100%. Maybe one missed 4 actually, and the first Chukker. That's the only penalty missed. But otherwise, very good shooting by both of the sharpshooters, we should call them, because they are awesome. Back shot coming from Ellis, bounced off a pony. Andre's going to get there quickly. And they leave it, and it gets controlled now by Pipe.
And he, in turn, will leave it behind for Juan Martinero. Juan Martinero in a much better position to play exactly this deep pass down into the half of Park Place. Ulloa able to just clear it. And Nero coming across that player there. Now then, Martin Jauregui. Jauregui sends it also back a little bit too steep.
I like the thought process.
Yep.
Got to take a shot there because you see the hustle. And Hilario, he hustles. 10-goal player, man. He gets around the field. He plays defense as hard as he plays offense. And so I like the idea just to release that ball quickly. Outlet pass, looking for Toli. He's got him. Oh, stolen away by Nero. Wow, what a ride off here by Nero, but he leaves that one behind. And Tony will get a piece of it. Kaye into the corner.
The ball is still running. Now it'll go over the side of the end lines, and that will, of course, bring us to the end of Chukker number 5. 2-1 then. Travieso winning this Chukker. It was 2-0 in favour of Park Place just before, so you don't want to miss when we come back the 6th and final Chukker of the Founders Cup between Park Place and Travieso right here. Stay with us on CTV Sports.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better, and We got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses, and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends, I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, there's a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
All right, here we go. Very tight match here in our second game of the 2024 Founders Cup. 11-9 as we enter the sixth Chukker. And this has been an entertaining game. It's been very physical.
Very.
And two new teams with Park Place and Travieso. And it's gone back and forth. It was 6-0. 3 goals on handicap Park Place. They received 3 goals. They scored 3 goals in the first Chukker. 6-0. Then it went 7-4 and 8-7 though, as Travieso, they scored 4 penalties in the second Chukker. So that kind of got them back on a roll, Pipe. And then it just went down the road here, and that's where we get to 11-9. So anybody's match, here we go, 6 Chukker.
Now then, let's see if, because this would be the perfect time, wouldn't it, Dale, for a 2-pointer on the account of Travieso to bring them even Stevens. But I'm sure they will pick up any goal no matter how they get it, especially this man, Juan Martinero. A little bit of pressure now here on the 10-goaler. Still Nero. Has he outplayed Cody Ellis? Well, he's definitely not gotten past him. Nero will have the ball once again, but again, nice bit of play there by Cody Ellis. Little under the next shot up towards Hilario Ulloa. Ulloa on the move, plenty of space to run this one. And the first man that'll challenge him will be Pipe Vecellino. There he is, coming in for the challenge against the 10-goaler. Ball comes off the sideboards. Quickly on it. Ulloa, who can turn first? Well, the first man there will be the other 10-goaler, Juan Martinero. And, of course, now every attack needs to be effective, needs to count. They're not just down by 2 goals, but they are also, of course, playing against the clock. Now then, let's see if Tony Kaye can do something here. That looks like a very good run. Kaye maybe on the near side. Well, he got a piece of it. That ball is still going. Cleared. And again, cleverly played here by the number 2, by Toli Ulloa, to let that ball go over the back line.
He hit the back shot. It came off a pony. I'm not sure who it came off. Came off. No. Now remember, both teams still have challenges, Jan, and don't forget about the buzzer beater, because that could come into play here with this such a tight score. And of course, the buzzer beater, if a ball's hit before the second horn, at the end of the game, and not touched by another player and goes through the goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. So it could be a winning goal or a tying goal. And it's going to be very important here, as and also both teams having their challenges, so they're going to be able to do challenge plays if they need it here. Now, Cody leaves it for Hilario. Ulloa is going to go for the deep ball.
And that's a perfect pass now to Andre Borodin. Slightly topped it on the first touch. And a good bit of play there by Toli Ulloa. And you can feel Travieso want this. Juan Martinero gets pushed out to the boards again by Toli Ulloa. And then we have a whistle on that play now.
And a little race and rub there. Walmar's checking his mouth, so I don't know, keep an eye on this play. See if they don't just kind of get hung up a little bit here. Walmar working hard to keep Toli off. Whoa, the guy get hit there. And behind the saddle. Kind of spins him around there. So uneven ride off on the call.
Unlucky.
Remember, he's allowed to bring that ball around He can turn that ball around to the left under the neck, and so he gets caught behind the saddle there. Standing on the boards. Now, did he have a player downfield? So we're going to go from the spot. Penalty 5A. And possession opportunity now from the spot. And Park Place holding on to that 2-point lead here. Here comes Wanmar.
Well, the question is for how much longer. Well, Martinero sends that ball downfield. Pepe Vicellino not being able to get underneath it. Possibly Jauregui. No.
Contact there after the back shot. And it looked like Ilario was already set up. Watch, Ilario gets there, and then the contact right there. See how the horses come together there?
Yep.
And Toley was off to the races here. So you might see this ball moved. Yeah, I like this ball placement because you have a back shot there. Definitely Ilario's set up. And so Pipe pushes that. He creates the contact. He creates the danger there. So, and you have Toley going the goal. So you can't drop it at center.
No.
Actually, it's a good foul for the fouling team because you're stopping a breakaway.
Yeah.
So this ball might get moved down to an open goal. We'll see where they decide to place this ball. At least a 60. We'll see what they decide. As a great back shot, the brothers Ulloa hooking up there and on the run. We saw that earlier when Toley found Ilario. And I think Ilario scored in the first or second Chukker. Talked about that, how they were already moving. Ilario was already on the move when Toley was still turning the ball around. Ilario was going forward on this play. Toley was going to goal, and Ilario just hits an incredible back shot, gets 70 yards, and it still was moving forward with a lot of energy. So, opportunity at a goal shot penalty here. And again, Ilario's been very good from the penalty line. And you're talking about it a little bit, but good call. I mean, contact. That is a play that's reviewable if needed. So if they did need to check that, I don't think they needed to. But if they did need to send that into the third man IRO, they could send it in based on the contact. But it definitely looked like Ilario was established. And so once he establishes himself, he could slow to a walk and hit that ball if he wanted to. And Ilario getting ready here. I think it's a practice swing. He's another beautiful chestnut pony. Ball face. Still loving those shaders they have on their trailers. I think you're right, Jan. We start seeing a new trend. Here comes Ilario. Yeah. Woo!
Straight down the middle.
Man, you see that dot in the middle of the goal right there? He almost hit it right over the top of it. Well hit. Very good from the line, Ilario.
So, the full dozen then, 12 goals to 9. Let's have a look at the clock. A good 4 minutes, or a little over 4 minutes left to play, Dale. Can Travieso turn this around?
Yeah, that's a big goal right there. You know, they still have the courtesy change, so a lot of time left. So you can't put it away yet. Jauregui.
On the halfway line, leaves it for Juanma. Nero sends it back. Yeah, they've got to literally move everything upfield now. They've got to mobilize all their resources towards that goal. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, but as you were saying, Dale, this is unlike the All-Star Challenge, where it's by elimination only. Of course, even if Travieso can't turn this around, they still, of course, have 2 games within their bracket to, well, maybe even come out on top of that bracket, depending, of course, on how Park Place do. And then, as you said at the beginning of the broadcast, based on goals scored, goals conceded, a win-loss record, if they get that 4th semi-final spot a little bit later on.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of pole to be played here. They come together here, and Walmart still stayed right there. Walmart did not deviate at all. Didn't look like to me from here, so that would give him the right of way. Remember that right of way. That right of way, and Steve Lane explains it very well. But you got to remember, the right of ways is large. You put your mouth out there, so that.
Yeah.
You know, and we always want to think it's a real tight space, but you got to remember, a horse is, 6 to 800 pounds, and depending on the size of most of the polo ponies, they're so well built, conformation-wise, And if you extend the arm of a player, and a lot of players use longer mallets because they all choke up on the mallets. You know, they let you choke up on a baseball bat.
Yep.
They choke up on the mallet. And yeah, they're going to challenge this call. They're going to challenge this call, and they're going to lose their challenge now. So a little bit of an advantage now to Travieso. They still have theirs. Park Place will lose their challenge for the second half. And we'll get an open goal penalty out of this. 30-yard penalty 2, and Pipe stays 100%.
Indeed, he does. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals now, all on his account.
Huge goal, but he, like I said, in Ilario, though, also making that 60 was big because now, you got a 2-point difference here. We would have had a 1-point difference. And here we go. Possession, huge now in such a tight match. Picked up and controlled by Martin Jauregui. He'll slow it down a little bit. Get some help from Walmart now. Looking for some help. Sneaks away from Ilario. Now the big ball and looking for, look at this, Andre going back on defense. And they're going to go ahead and leave this ball for Pipe. Good play here by Tony. Pipe trying to get the inside. Well done. And taken out by Cody Ellis. Non-call on the play, and we have a true breakaway here. Cody on the big bay pony. Checked his shoulder one time. He's got about 10 lengths, maybe 20. Nobody in the picture.
Oh.
Well, they're taken out right there. He's totally doing his job. He overrides, picked up, and turned around by Pipe. He'll leave it for Walmart.
Now then, Nero, let's have a look at the clock. 2 minutes, Dale. 2 minutes left to play here. And they are down by 2 points. So they need to pick up a quick goal here now and then get back to the middle, win the throw-in, pick up another goal to possibly push this second Founders Cup game into overtime. Nice run here by Pipe Vecellino. Vecellino on the near side. Pipe Vecellino finishes it. Oh, it puts it wide.
Oh, wow. What a run by Pipe, man. That was amazing. 5 times on the near side. And the Bay Pony, I love the way that one runs with his head nice and low. And you're going to see some switches here. They've already had a Kersey change. And they're going to check, make sure that Ilario's pony's okay. And
unlucky, just slightly overcooked.
Oh, unlucky, yeah, for Pipe. What a run. So they'll go ahead and we're going to take a timeout here. 1:15. That's going to give everyone opportunity to change. We'll see how many people take advantage of it. They already had the Kersey change. So, wow, that would have been the big goal, man. They go back to center. Let's do the math on it. There would have been 12-11. By the time they get back to center, it would have been under a minute. And they would have got the bowl in. But remember, they're going to play the 30 seconds out. And with the buzzer beater, that gives them a time. Now Ilario's going to have time to kind of regroup here. A good shot of Ilario here. And waiting for another pony. And a good shot of the Park Place jerseys there. So, the two Joa brothers having a conference. A little polo meeting here. Ilario staying focused on this. Knowing he knows this game is not over yet. And if you remember, Travieso's done a great job stopping the knock-in.
Yeah.
A couple times. Very good defense that they haven't allowed Park Place to get past center field. And now it's very important because of the time. They need to try to shut them down. Ilario knows that, so he's gonna see what he decides to do here. But he looks like he's going to take the knock-in. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Cody falling behind him just to give him a little support. But no, it looks like they're going to keep Cody down in front. And they're going to go with one big ball looking for Toley.
And I'm sure they'll just want to hold on to the ball for as long as they possibly can. Now the clock running down. We're not far away from the last minute of play. Back, that rotation working so well. Slams on the brakes.
Well done here by that's a great play by Ilario to get out of the way there. Ooh, now he's going to get caught. And now is going to be, we'll see if this works out now. Park Place, they lost their challenge.
Yep.
Remember the one he challenged?
Yeah.
That's why I'm a big believer in the risk-reward matrix, you know. You never know. I like this play, though. Lario knows he got to get out of there. Pipe wanted foul, but Lario got out of the way. And then right here, kicks off his pony. I guess they're going to call him for the reaching foul. Almost looked like he was going to go by him there and kind of bounce off his pony, which was kind of a little bad luck. It almost kept it behind.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, just bad luck on the play. Let that ball get moved down to an open goal. Penalty 3. So now do the math again. It's going to take them about 28 to get back. You know what I mean? So they're going to be right. They're going to have to win the bowl in and get a quick goal. But remember the buzzer beater. So as long as they get a shot off, they got to win the bowl in. They got to make this one first course. But Pipe. And once again, deadly from the penalty line.
Now then, the clock is ticking down. It is 12 goals to 11.
9 goals from the penalty line.
No, incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, also that game this morning, you know, when have we ever had a game with 5 chuckers?
Yeah, it went the other way.
Yeah.
Here's we over at now about 18 to 20 fouls. In the other game, really had 4. But that's it. It's been a tighter game. This is the big bowl in here, Yan. Possession is huge. Look at this, Calle. And he's going to find the big hitter. He's going to have time. Oh.
Yeah. Hilario gets a piece of it.
Thought he might shoot that ball.
Up against the boards.
Oh, yeah. You're riding in from behind here. That's going to be a possession for Park Place. I thought Pipe might shoot this ball, though. Oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because he's such a big hitter, he might go for it because he knew he had a thunder coming behind him. The Ulloa family was chasing him down, and now they're going to get control here. Lario's just going to drive one and try to work the clock a little bit. Andre.
Borodin, little deflection, but that's okay. The ball's still there. First player on it will be the number 4, will be Cody Ellis. Turn back once more, and that is it. The final bell is over. So, Park Place not only making their debut appearance at Grand Champions Polo Club in the Founders Cup and the World Polo League, but also getting their first win.
Yeah, there you go. Let's check the stats out here. This should be pretty good. Look at the shots on goal by Travieso, 19, and they only made 11. So that was there at 15 and making 12. So good shooting by Park Place. Great percentages there. On a knock-in, you can see it. Throw-ins, wow, Travieso, very strong. But then look at the fouls, 19 and 12. So they want to clean that up a little bit, Park Place. That's a lot of opportunities. And then about 7 of them were scored from the line. A lot of penalty 5. So doesn't hurt him as bad. 7 from the goal shooting penalty. So, but congratulations to Park Place, Andre, Cody, Toli, and Ilario. And for Jan Edik Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports, where I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.